Viele Menschen fragen, was ist schuld daran? Warum kommt das Glück nicht zu mir? Fangen mit dem Leben viel zu wenig an. Dabei steht das Glück schon vor der Tür. Wunder gibt es immer wieder, heute oder morgen können sie geschehen. Wunder gibt es immer wieder, wenn sie dir begegnen, musst du sie auch sehen. Viele Menschen suchen jeden Tag aufs Neue jemand, der sein Herz ihnen gibt. Und wenn sie schon glauben, er kommt nie vorbei, finden sie den einen, der sie liebt. Wunder gibt es immer wieder, heute oder morgen können sie geschehen. Wunder gibt es immer wieder, wenn sie dir begegnen, musst du sie auch sehen. Wunder gibt es immer wieder, heute oder morgen können sie geschehen. Wunder gibt es immer wieder, wenn sie dir begegnen, musst du sie auch
Welcome back, everyone, to another Eurovision Watchalong. 1971 is the Eurovision year that we are watching tonight. And in case you did not watch the stream yesterday, or the streams, because we had a little bit of issues with lag yesterday, fingers crossed that doesn't happen again. But if you were not here yesterday, you missed something. You missed quite something. There is, you should probably, like, what should I say? I would suggest rewatching the voting sequence of yesterday's watch-along because it was a bit crazy. Let's be real. There's also like I have a second YouTube channel called Groot's Streaming Archive, I think, and I put together like the clip of just the televoting sequence in yesterday's watch-along there, so you can watch only that if you're interested. So you could probably just search for that on YouTube. Do if you want to like keep up to everything that's gonna like happen with these watch-alongs and everything, I would suggest subscribing to that channel as well, because I'm gonna start, my plan at least is to start making some videos for that channel as well, to basically just kind of put together like highlights or maybe compilations and stuff like that regarding the watch-alongs. So do subscribe to that channel if you want to be a part of that as well. However, the stream will happen on this channel tonight as well, on every, like all of the streams will happen here until we get to the copyright issued years, and then we'll move over to Twitch. But that's far into the future. Now we're focused on YouTube. We are focused on Eurovision 1971, a year which will definitely... I was about to say it's going to take longer to watch, but due to the issues yesterday, maybe it won't. What is the channel called again? It's Groot's Streaming Archive. I think that's what it's called. I think maybe someone could maybe Darren can put a link to it somewhere if he wants to, or I'll just post a link after the stream. Anyway, yeah, the reason why I'm saying that this show is a little bit longer today is because a lot of countries are back in this year. One debut as well. I think every country that has been in Eurovision up until this point, like up until the point of 1971, is returning this year, except Denmark. I think Denmark's the only one still sitting out because they have their little hiatus in these years, in the early 70s and late 60s. But all of the other ones, they're back, and Malta is debuting tonight as well. So there are 18 songs we're going to listen to tonight, which is the most so far in season 2, which is quite exciting. This is a year that I've only watched like maybe twice or thrice. Do you say thrice or do you say 3 times? I'm not sure. I've heard the word thrice before, but maybe it's not that common. Anyway, it's not a year that I'm very familiar with. I don't have like the big favorites from this year, but there's good stuff in here as well. But if memory serves me right, I prefer 1970 over this year in terms of quality. However, 1970 is among the top for me, so maybe that's not a surprise. But the early 70s here is not really my Eurovision era, to be completely honest. But I'm still gonna enjoy I'm still gonna enjoy it massively here, rewatching this year and going back into memories of a time when I was not alive, as we do here. I'm gonna click this little button here, and here you can see we got RTE. Is that the name of the channel? Obviously, oh yeah, it's Ireland hosting in real life here. Obviously, in our universe, Ireland are not hosting this year's Eurovision, but the real life show was indeed hosted there. So we will see the first little Irish broadcast of Eurovision, the first of many, as I'm sure most of you are aware of. Oh God, the cough has already started. It hasn't stopped. It's been like 3 months, and I've still got it. Let's start watching the show, and that is exceptionally loud in my ears, so I'll lower the volume a little bit on my computer. According to Streamlabs, it looks decent right now. It looks balanced, so hopefully it is. Hopefully it's all colorized. Yeah, this year is all in color, if I remember correctly. So tonight's show is actually 1 hour and 52 minutes. And if you're interested, the 1970 show is 1 hour and 12 minutes. That says quite a lot, doesn't it? Do we have a commented? Oh, look at that. There's a little 71 on the house there. How cheeky. 1970 is one of my least favorite 20th century years. Really? Can't believe that. Not for me. Well, I don't really know what to say here on this little opening. It's very pretty, just riding along with the horsey in the parks of Dublin, I suppose. That's where we are, with some cheerful little music in the background. Oh, how funny. Well, are we not entertained yet? This is quite a drag little opening, but I guess back in 1971, this is quite the something. Oh, look at that with the text on the screen like that. Oh, that's a nice looking font, to be honest. That looks quite neat. Grand Prix de la Chanson Dublin. 1971. This is like the beginning of Goodfellas. Well, that's the comparison that I would not make. But you do you. Why not? Oh, look at the quality on that camera. Oh, I just love seeing like the old the old equipment of how it looked back in the day. Quite fascinating. Look how proper everything is, huh? How formal. Oh yeah, I remember this. She just sits down there next to the flowers. This is cinematography on top tier right there. Look at that. And the colors just pop. Lovely. I guess this is the first time we hear Irish in a Eurovision context, isn't it? They haven't sung in Irish yet. That will come not too long in the future.
Tá ahrú ar a chóras fótáil am líana de réalach an nua in European Broadcasting Union
Yes,
ach
yes, I got that. A lot of intelligent things being said right now. Bonsoir.
Nous souhaitons la bienvenue au 16e concours Eurovision de la chanson. Cette émission vous est transmise en couleur du
Well, as we wait for the French to just finish up here, anyone want to share something that they've done today? You know, it's been a good little Thursday for you all. I've had a teacher's conference day. Quite comfortable, quite relaxing, no kids there. Just nice things going on, you know. I'm also studying at university again, believe it or not. I'm taking a tutoring class so that I can be like a teacher for student teachers, like people who want to become teachers. I'm mentoring them, so I'm taking a class at university for that. Things going on, you know. That's my life lately. What about yours?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
I'd like to extend to you a very warm welcome to the 16th Eurovision Song
The welcome
Contest.
has been extended
This is
and
coming to you
received.
in colour from the Gaiety Theatre
In
Dublin.
colour,
There will be artists from 18 countries competing tonight for the Grand Prix of 1971.
Oh, really?
They've been preparing all week to bring you what we hope will be a very entertaining and exciting evening. The contest is being transmitted in 29 countries. The order in which the songs will be presented has already been
drawn by
decided
lot.
by drawing lots, and a major change agreed internationally
Also had a teachers'
by the
conference
European
day.
Broadcasting Union
that maybe-
this year is the voting
Oh, wait,
system.
Robert
But we'll
Kvist.
tell you more
Maybe
about
it's a
that
national
later.
thing, Robert, because I assume
Now,
you're
ladies
in
and
Sweden as
gentlemen,
well.
It's time for the first song in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Today I did my cover letter for a job I like to be
1971.
employed in. Fingers crossed for you. Good luck with that. Okay, postcards are back. Second year in a row, of course, we have postcards. And that's quite a little neat zoom out from the frame there. And this is Vienna, right? I think I recognize the little building there that it was in the opening shot. But I might just be mistaken. It might be somewhere completely different. Musik, that is the first piece of music we're gonna listen to tonight, indeed, from Austria. And we're already off. Okay, song number 1, Austria.
Überall, wo man hinschaut, machen die Leute Musik. Oft wird's verkauft, da ist das, was gar nicht ist. Dann aber wird schön eingepackt, mit Lichter oben drauf. Und wird verschickt als Flucht ins Paradies. Nicht das Licht, nicht der Glanz, nicht die Chance, soll die Musik sein. Wir erfinden, wir ein Traum, so ist die Sprache der Fantasie und Freiheit sein. Die Sprache, in der wir reden, die reicht noch lang nicht aus, dass man an anderen sagen kann, was man spürt.
Well, that song doesn't, you don't forget about hit that one. It definitely grabs your attention. It's very loud, it's very expressive, very aggressive as well. Vocally, it is a bit shouty, well, very shouty, and then you have a little bit of a, like, to be honest, thinking of it, is that the first, like, properly really bad, terrible piece of vocal in a performance in Eurovision? Because up to this point, like, everyone's fantastic vocal wise, usually at least in all of these years, but that's a rough one. Malta's debut up next, song number 2.
ممشي يدور الاسفليارين نستنى لي يعدلين والريال اللي بيتعنا في الفونتان نكون يستنيك صار يشموح يسيب السرح عالبيدين ترى بالفرح الفورتونا راحت بالدستين ماريا 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 اسمك وفوق كل هاد اسم فريق Maria, Maria, Maria Hanwatni bewajni tantu samir Kulur haddek lew şrar nar Min josme vidlanjni jabu zechwi kadvar Blue dav kaynem spir Bissima da mistrir Denyali tkum bint Malta Maria ممشي يدور الاسفليارين نستنى لي يعدلين والريال اللي بيطعنا بين الفونتان نكون يستني صار شموح يسيب السرح قلبي ترى بالفرح الفورتونا راحت بالدستين ماريا 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 Maria, Maria, Maria كلور هديك لو شعر النار من جوز ميت لانجلي جابو زوج بيك البار بلو داو كان يشبيه بالسيما دا مستريح دنيالي تكون بنت مالتا ماريا Maria Martia
Sure is an outro for the ages, isn't it? You know what? I've always had quite a bit of fun of that song. Like, it's not substantially complex or very intriguing, but it's harmless. It's fun, enjoyable. I like his approach to it as well. It's just quite sweet altogether, and the ending is just absolute madness. How it becomes like a proper circus theme or something crazy. We're heading over to Monaco. Or Monaco, in case you can't tell. This is Un bon renard une rue. Yes. That's definitely the title of the song. Song number 3. There we are. That's the Monegasque song, and it's definitely like very Eurovision. Everything about it. It's very eye-catching or ear-catching, I suppose. Incredibly memorable. That melody just sticks like glue. It's loud as well. You know, it's a proper bombastic arrangement. The vocals are super strong throughout the song. You know, both quality-wise and also loudness. It's just a very memorable effort, and I think it's a very good one from Monaco there. Next up, is it Switzerland time? Now this is pretty damn good. Now that's very good in my opinion. Instrumentally, I think that's sublime, really. When the strings join in that harmony during those choruses, it's so pleasant. And vocally, it's so strong as well with the harmonies, and they just sound great. A very neat little song there. And is that actually true, Henny? The first ever group? Yeah, like Spain 64. Does that not count as a group? Shouldn't it? I want to say that it should, but I don't know. Diese Welt! Okay, so we got our what do you say? Reigning champion up next from Germany. Katja Epstein is back.
Sternenklare Nächte und die Luft ist wie Jasmin. Flüsse wie Kristall so klar und Wälder saftig grün. Kann es das noch geben oder ist es schon zu spät? Dass für alle überall dieser Traum noch in Erfüllung geht. Diese Welt, das Leben wird geschenkt. Sie ist dein, sie ist mein, es ist schön auf mir. Was wäre liegt an dir. aus 1000 Schloten senkt sich über Stadt und Land. Wo noch gestern Kinder waren, bedeckt heut Öl den Strand. In den Düsen Riesen fliegen wir dem Morgen zu. Wie wird dieses Morgen sein? Sinnlos oder voller Sonnenschein? Diese Welt hat das Leben nicht geschenkt. Sie ist dein, sie ist mein, es ist schön und liegt an dir. Diese Welt hat das Leben nicht geschenkt. Sie ist dein, sie ist mein, es ist schön und liegt an dir. Und ist sie auch ein Staubkorn in der Unendlichkeit? Nur dieser Stern ist unser Stern, die anderen sind viel zu weit. Diese Welt hat das Leben uns geschenkt. Sie ist dein, sie ist mein, es ist schön, liegt an dir. Diese Welt hat das Leben uns geschenkt. Sie ist dein, sie ist mein, es ist schön und was werden soll, liegt an dir, liegt an dir, liegt an dir.
Yeah, you know, I have my thoughts about this one. I've seen a lot of people think it's the best song from Katja Epstein, and I get that. Like, it's definitely very memorable. It's a very catchy hook, and her vocals are, you know, like, her entire performance is fantastic. For me, this one is too repetitive. Like, it's very linear in terms of its structure. I think the verses are quite pedestrian, and then the chorus is a bit too on this, like, on the simplistic side melodically, and then it's repeated too much. So for me, it's not what her other two songs are, because I love those. But I understand the appeal for it as well, of course I do. Spain up next, quite a popular one this.
Las cosas claras verás, la razón de vivir y el porqué de mil cosas más. Al mirar hacia atrás, cuando llegues comprenderás. Busca en las cosas sencillas y encontrarás la verdad. La verdad es amor, lo demás déjalo pasar. Solamente el amor con el tiempo no morirá. Al fin del camino se harán realidad los sueños que llevas en ti. Si en todo momento en tu caminar la vida es llenado de amor y verdad, al fin del camino podrás encontrar el bien que esperaste sentir. Olvida el pasado, pues no volverá, conserva el amor que hay en ti. Al fin del camino habrá un despertar, de nuevo volver a vivir. Si en todo momento en tu caminar la vida es llenado de amor y verdad, al fin del camino en ti llevarás la fe y la ilusión de vivir. Tus sueños de siempre serán realidad en un mundo nuevo y feliz. Al fin del camino en ti llevarás la fe y la ilusión de vivir. Tus sueños de siempre serán realidad en un mundo nuevo y feliz. En un mundo nuevo y feliz. En un mundo
quite the experience, that one, for sure. I think it builds really, really nicely. You know, it just expands and expands, and actually, you know, has a very fulfilling tone about it. Obviously, melodically, it's kind of repeated a lot of the same thing, but due to the progression of the track, it kind of works. The final part of the song, make of that what you will, it's intriguing, for sure. 100 out of 10 ending. Yep, up to each to their own. Ah, un jardin sur la terre from France. This is a little bit of a catchy one too, in my opinion.
À force de courir pour ne rien découvrir, de n'être aventurier que dans ses souvenirs, ou de faire des voyages comme on fait des affaires, et perdre sa jeunesse comme on gagne une guerre. On arrive à se dire que rien n'est important, qu'on n'a plus rien à dire, qu'on a perdu son temps. Un jardin sur la terre, un petit coin perdu, juste un trompe-misère, à l'abri, rien de plus. Un jardin sur la terre, pour cultiver son cœur et prendre à l'éphémère ce qu'il a de meilleur. Semer en étant sûr que l'on donne la vie, de la graine aux bourgeons et de la fleur aux fruits. Un jardin sur la terre, un Éden avant l'heure. Un jardin sur la terre, n'est-ce pas le bonheur? À force de vouloir vivre à deux pour la vie, au point de s'accoupler avec n'importe qui, ou de faire de son lit plusieurs champs de bataille, collectionnant les cœurs à défaut de médailles. On arrive à se dire que rien n'est important, qu'on n'a plus rien à dire, qu'on a perdu son temps. Un jardin sur la terre, un petit coin perdu, juste un trompe-misère, un abri, rien de plus. Un jardin sur la terre, pour cultiver son cœur et prendre à l'éphémère ce qu'il a de meilleur. Semer en étant sûr que l'on donne la vie, de la graine aux bourgeons et de la fleur aux fruits. Un Éden avant l'heure, donnez-moi un jardin sur la terre.
Very French indeed. I agree with you, Darren. I honestly, I really enjoyed the choruses of that song. The weird thing is that I think it's a bit disjointed, because when you have the first verse or the first chorus ending and the second verse takes over, it's very weird. Like, it does not add up in my head. But the choruses are quite enjoyable, and he's, you know, a strong singer as well, for sure. Enjoyable aspects in that one for me, but I understand if it's not your thing as well. Let's see. I completely. Oh, it's pom pom pom. All right, tappy. Tappy, 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 time. Let's go. Time to wake up, okay.
Tapis, tapis rouge, pom, 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 tapis. Moi je vais couper la pom, pom, pom. Et puis quand j'aurai fini, je recommencerai. Pom, 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 tapis, 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 vert,
pas encore 20 ans. Pom, 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 tapi, tapi, bleu, bleu, bleu comme le ciel. Avant de quitter ma pom, 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 tapi, je voudrais savoir ce qu'il y a dedans. Est-ce que c'est l'amour, le prince charmant au milieu des bois qui est caché dans ma pomme, pomme, pomme? Dis-moi, est-ce que c'est l'amour, l'amour ou le serpent? Oh, en attendant, c'est le printemps et je n'ai pas encore 20 ans. Pomme, 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 tapi, tapi, tapi blanc. Si c'est le serpent, je n'ai pas plongé ma pomme, pomme, pomme dorée. Et j'ai tout l'été pour courir dans les prés. Pomme, pomme, pomme jolie, tapi, tapi gris. Mais si c'est l'amour, je lui dirai tout bas. Viens, viens, viens chez moi, viens, je t'attendrai, viens, je compterai les jours. Oh, c'est le printemps, oui, je n'ai pas encore 20 ans. Pomme, 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 tapi, tapi rouge, pomme, 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 tapi. Moi, je vais couper la pomme, pomme, pomme. Et puis, quand j'aurai fini, je recommencerai. Oh, c'est le printemps. Oh, c'est le printemps.
Well, I'm craving apples now, that's for sure. What a cheerful little tune, huh? If you enjoyed that, all the more power to you. I can find myself having a good time with it. Do I think that it's, a well-composed song, a very intriguing one at that? Moving on. The UK is up next. The UK actually getting a good result for once in our last watch-along, believe it or not. But they did. However, can they repeat that accomplishment tonight? I'm doubting it, but let's see.
Stop, don't say you'll put me down. Love, don't go away. Drop my feet back on the ground. Open your arms, let me stay. Hold me like you know you should. Don't leave me on the shelf. Like a dog you throw away. So sad and lonely all by myself. I'm just your jack in the box. You know whenever I'm gonna bounce up and down on my spring. I tore your start when it stops. I'm just your jack in the box. Because for your love I do anything. Who just keeps my heart around? Loves to pull the strings. You, and when it's upside down, look at the way that it swings. I can't help the way I feel. It's you and no one else. Oh, you love home too soon. I'm just a doll put back on the shelf. I'm just your jack in the box. You know whenever I'm gonna bounce up and down on my spring. I tore your start when it stops. I'm just your jack in the box. Because for your life I do anything. La 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 just your jack in the box. You know whenever I'm gonna find up and down on last. I toy you start when it stops. I'm just your jack in the box. 'Cause for your love I'd do anything.
Hi, hi! That is indeed the song from the UK. Oh my god. Are you seeing this guy in the middle? That just exudes class. My man, look. I'm getting a stash and I'm getting sunglasses for the next stream. And I need to grow out my hair a bit. That is the most legendary looking male I've ever seen in my life. And I'm of course talking about the guy in the back with the glasses. No, but you know who I'm talking about. Jeez. Oh my. Wonder what he's up to today. Alright, anyway, the song from the UK there, it's very bouncy, you know, bouncing up and down on the spring or whatever. It does overstay its welcome a little bit, yeah, sure. But it's a little bit fun, you know, I would say. It's a bit repetitive and maybe a bit annoying. You see what's up next. Okay, bring it at us. Let's go.
Hallo. Goeiemorgen, goeiedag.
Goeiemorgen.
Blij dat ik je weer vanmorgen zag.
Goeiemorgen.
Goeiedag, iedereen. Dank u wel dat ik er weer bij mag lopen zingen.
Dansen.
Goeiemorgen, ik ben blij.
Goeiemorgen.
Want ik ben er immers weer al bij.
Goeiemorgen.
Goeiedag, zonneschijn. Dank u, morgen dat ik mag zijn. De wereld is een schouwtoneel dat wij bespelen. Voor iedereen zijn luchtkasteel om van te delen. En krijgen we niet al te veel, het kan ons niet schelen. We willen nog het minste deel, sensationeel. Goeiemorgen, goeiedag.
Goeiemorgen.
Blij dat ik je weer beleven mag. Goeiedag allemaal. Dank u morgen voor het onthaal. De wereld is een schouwtoneel dat wij bespelen. Voor iedereen een luchtkasteel om aan te delen. En krijgen we niet al te veel, kan ons niet schelen. We vinden ook het minste deel sensationeel. De wereld is een schouwtoneel dat wij bespelen. Voor iedereen is een luchtkasteel om aan te delen. En krijgen we niet al te veel, kan ons niet schelen. We vinden ook het minste deel sensationeel.
We are just like you say, Darren. We are indeed in the 70s. That's a performance for the history books. My. Can you, like, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that that guy sang Varum in 1963. It's just such a complete 180. And yeah, I see a lot of people love it, and then a lot of people hate it. I mean, that's Eurovision for you. That's how it's gotta be. Let's see what's up. Oh, we're in Italy. L'amore un attimo. This one's pretty good.
Ciao, perdono amore mio, stasera scrivo a te l'ultima lettera, ne ho strappate 1000 sai, perché ti lascerò, ma non so dirtelo, mai dicevi nascerà, chi dividerci potrà. Passato un mese già, non mi difendo più dalla malinconia, il mio solo amico qui è questo treno che va verso casa mia, mai dicevi nascerà, chi dividerci potrà.
You can hear the reception from the audience on that one. It's a huge entry. It's like a proper. It definitely has like a punch to it, and it's just memorable. It's a very striking song. I think the composition is just building these very pretty verses and that loud, expressive chorus, and the vocals are just poignantly perfect throughout the whole thing. It's a bit shouty, yeah. It's a bit aggressive, yes, but you know I'm a sucker for that. I love that. I think Italy is a great song this year. Sweden up next. The first of Family Four's 2 songs in Eurovision. This one is Vita Vidder. Aha.
Soliga stränder, gröna vajande palmer, Medelhavsländer, mörka nätter, varma sjöar, där vill du leva, jag har ett annat paradis. Vita
song from Sweden there. It's a bit of a strange one to like kind of piece together. You never really know what you're gonna get from it. I think one thing that it definitely has going for it is that I think the vocal harmonies are really nice in that song, especially like during the calmer moments, and you really hear like the men are just like brewing in the back, you know. No, but you know, it has its moments. The chorus is a bit, yeah. I prefer what they're gonna return to next year in terms of catchiness, you know. Next up is One Day Love from Ireland.
Tears start to fall, turn your back one day, love, wave your hand to them all. Yesterday, lovely day, I was yours for a while. In your arms there was peace as you kissed with a smile. Words of love, empty words, whispered close to my ear. They were lies, only lies, but I held them so dear. How can it be so deceiving? Why do you injure my pride? Building me up with your promises, only to throw me aside. How many hearts have you broken, closing your ears to their cries? How many times have you cheated and lied with a look of deceit in your eyes? One day soon, very soon, deep in love you will fall, and the one that you want will not answer your call. So beware and have care, take advice from a friend. Your kind of love, one day love, will come to an end. Will you be so deceiving? Why do you injure my pride? Building me up with your promises, only to throw me aside. How many hearts have you broken, closing your ears to their cries? How many times have you cheated and lied with a look of deceit in your eyes? One day soon, very soon, deep in love you will fall, and the one that you want will not answer your call. So beware and have care, take advice from a friend. Your kind of love, one day love, will end.
Well, it's not the most convincing of performances, but the chorus is kind of nice. It's like stuck in here for me. I like it melodically. I like the lyrical side of things as well. It just has something quite appealing to it. It's just that the vocal performance is unfortunately holding it back quite a lot and makes it a bit uncomfortable. But it still, you know, engages me. I'm activated by that chorus for sure. It's nice enough song-wise. Okay, so we're in Netherlands, of course, because we got tulips everywhere. And this song, do not sleep on it, saying.
Was niet genoeg, ik vroeg jezelf te komen, ik vroeg het veel te vroeg. Verlangen is een bloesem en bloesem wordt een vrucht en stormen worden opgebouwd uit ademzucht voor zucht. stuurde mij verhalen, die las ik veel te vlug. Een snoer met 1000 kralen en nog was jij niet terug. Een vogel trekt naar het zuiden, precies op uur en dag. En wie geen tranen heeft geplenkt, herkent geen echte lach. Jij komt om mij te warmen, de stip komt dichterbij. Ik voel al haast je armen, het wachten is voorbij. De tijd bepaalt het ritme en gaat zijn eigen gang. En iemand die nog vlugger wil, die maakt het eens zo lang.
I've seen a lot of people speak about the instrumentation in the chat, and it really is mind-blowingly unique and captivating. It's a very compelling listen. It's something very magical about the song and how it just progresses with this various inputs from different instruments, and they all build together into creating this collective unit of sound. It's quite wonderful, and the orchestration that joins in as well. It's brilliant. I love that. I love that song. I think it's wonderfully put together. And yes, the audio does do them dirty throughout this song. There's a lot of technical issues. But yeah, it is what it is. Portugal up next. Keep the good stuff going.
Sereno, raiando pela manhã, do seio duro e pequeno num coletinho de lã. Menina cheirando a feno, casado com hortelã. Menina cheirando a feno, casado com hortelã. Menina que no caminho vais pisando fuso, traz nos olhos um ninho todo em penas de ternura. Menina de andar de linho com um ribeiro à cintura. Menina de andar de linho com um ribeiro à cintura. Menina você aos folhos, quem nada fica lavado. Água da cedo dos olhos, com que não foi amassado. Menina do risojo mais, minha saiva de pinheiro. Menina da saia aos folhos, ao fazer-me sem canteiro. Menina de corpo inteiro, com tranças de madrugada, que se levanta primeiro do que a terra alvoroçada. Menina de corpo inteiro, com tranças de madrugada. Menina de corpo inteiro, com tranças de madrugada. Menina da saia aos folhos, quem nada fica lavada. Água da seda dos olhos, pão que não foi amassado. Menina de fato novo, Ave Maria da terra. Rosa brava, rosa fogo, a brisa do alto da serra.
again, you know, with these, like, the outros just kind of completely switching the tone of most of it. It's very intriguing, that the way that it's going. No, but I think that's a lovely arrangement all the way from start to finish. It has a little bit of switches in there, it takes a few twists and turns, but it always has like a core kind of root that it returns to melodically and arrangement-wise. It's very, very nice. It is a wonderful vocal performance as well. I love the harmonies in it as well. It feels very fulfilling and complete. I think that's a wonderful entry from Portugal. And the good songs, in my opinion anyway, they just keep going. We had Netherlands, we have Portugal, Yugoslavia up next, and this one's good.
Još uvijek mislim na onu koja tu kraj mene već dugo ne spava, a noć je duga i tamna kao bol, a postelja prazna i prazan je stol. Ja ne znam gdje živi i da li još zna da negdje bez nje još sanjam i ja. Ja drugi je vodi na daleki put do zvijezda i dalje bez mene. Drugom vrtu i ti si sada ruža, dok bdijem u noći, ti znaš da sam tužan. Ne zovi me više i znaš da je kraj mom putu do zvijezda bez tebe. U drugom vrtu i ti si sada ruža, tvoj dječak te sanja, tvoj dječak je dužan.
It's simply wonderful. It's just as good as I remember it. I for some reason, I don't seek this one out that often. I should listen to it more often because I think everything about it just flows so naturally. It's such a perfectly progressive song. Like the way that it transitions between sections, it feels so rewarding all the time. Melodically, it's very strong as well. It's not like the most, you know, memorable or characteristic melodically, but it's vocally very strong and very convincing in that aspect. And structurally, that's where it really sets it apart, in my opinion. I think it's wonderful. A wonderful listen. We only have 2 songs left. It actually, that time has flown by tonight, has to be said. Finland up next.
On pala maata ja pala vettä ja pala tulta polttavaa. On ihmismieli ja paha kieli, ei tahdo tulta sammuttaa. Tuo kaikki meidän uuteen päivään johtaa. Nyt onko syytä surra tulevaa, kun muita tiellä kulkevia kohtaa. Ja kaikki on niin mukavaa. Nyt sinne uuden päivän kaikki kulkee. Ja toiset näyttää mistä löytyy tie. Jos kerran silmät huomiselta
taivas huutaa janoissaan. Et tunne heitä, ei hekään meitä, ja samaa tietä kuljetaan. Tuo kaikki meidät uuteen päivään johtaa. Nyt onko syytä surra tulevaa, kun muita tiellä kulkevia kohtaa. Ja kaikki on niin mukavaa. Nyt sinne uuden päivän kaikki kulkee. Ja toisen näyttää, mistä löytyy tie. Jos kerran silmät huomiselta sulkee, helppo muutamaan jokeen.
You can't fault it for just being quite sweet, quite straight to the point, and just very charming. I'll give it that. It's very charming, and it's fun, it's entertaining. I've just never been able to click with the song. I don't know, it's just all over the place for me and doesn't really have any pull to it. It's the performance that has it and that sells it. It's just a little weird entry altogether. Vocally, he's really good as well, though. It's enjoyable, you know? I'll give them that. Norway will finish us off with Lykke Ned. You probably know this one.
Lykken finnes på vår jord, bare ikke der du tror. Den er ikke penger i banken, tiger på tanken. Lykken er alt du vil, lykken er et spann med sand i en liten barnehand. Lykken er en hilsen fra gjengen, frokost på sengen. Lykken er selv i dill, om du ser deg omkring. Tusen ting vil gi deg litt av lykken du vil nå. Ja, den finnes der hvor du er, det er jo bare deg den venter på. Lykken er en gammel hatt som din beste venn har hatt. Lykken er en time på badet, varm sjokolade. Lykken er ditt og datt. Lykken er krystallklart vann, fingrene i solvarm sand. Og på russebarmen i gresset, uten adresse. Lykken er deg og meg. Lykken er å være russ og å nå den siste buss. Lykken er blant trærne i parken, hjerter i barken. Lykken er sus og dus om du synger en sang. Prøv en gang og late som om den er lagd til deg. Prøv den er her. Lykken er jo noe som du søker på din vei. Lykken er en melketann i et lite glass med vann. Og få litt tilbake på skatten, slippe inn katten. Lykken er damp og vann. Lykken er jo sånn en vind som med solstreif i ditt sinn. Lykken er hva sangen forteller, små bagateller. Lykken er din og min. Lykken er jo sånn en vind som med solstreif i ditt sinn. Lykken er hva sangen forteller, små bagateller. Lykken er din og min.
Nice one, Norway. Yeah, no, not for me. No, not for me, thanks. Oh my god, that's a quick little recap. Okay, anyway, voting will open now. The recap just came straight like that. Oh my god, there are 150 viewers right now. Woo! You all wanted to see Norway that badly, huh? All right. Anyway, let's see. Voting is open until 21:45. Darren says. So yeah, keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the recap, and I'll shut up. Okay. So I'll just back up, and you can see the recap from the beginning. Here you go. Enjoy it.
Ja, meine Damen und Herren, wir haben nun die 8. Titel des Eurovision Song Contests 1971.
Und wird verschickt als Flucht ins Paradies. Nicht das Licht, nicht der Glanz, nicht die Chance, soll die Musik sein. Für ein Wind, wie ein Traum, so ist die Sprache der Fantasie und Freiheit sein.
Maria. Maltia.
Laissez-nous aimer et vivre à notre tour aussi. Au bout des jadis, ne rêviez que de valses et de printemps. Laissez
Stern ist unser Stern, die anderen sind viel zu weit. Diese Welt hat das Leben uns geschenkt. Sie ist dein, sie ist mein, es ist schön. Liegt an dir.
Observa el amor que hay en ti. Al fin del camino habrá un despertar, de nuevo volver a vivir. Si en todo momento en tu caminar la vida es llenado de amor y verdad, al fin del camino en ti llevarás la fe y la ilusión.
Sur la terre, pour cultiver son cœur et prendre à l'éphémère ce qu'il a de meilleur. Semer en étant sûr que l'onde de la vie, de la graine au bourgeon et de la fleur au fruit. Un jardin sur la terre.
Pom 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 dapi, dapi vert, pom 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 dapi. Il paraît que dans la pom 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 il y a des tas de pépins. Tant pis, je verrai bien. Oh, I'm just your Jack in the Box, no whenever I'm gonna bounce up and down on my spring. Until you start when it stops. I'm just a Jack in the Box, because for your love I'd do anything. La la la. Som ett kastil och om du delar. Att lägga mig i dag till vet av oss ditt sidan.
Wer findet auf der größte Deal?
stip komt dichterbij. Ik voel al haast je armen, het wachten is voorbij. De tijd bepaalt het ritme en gaat ze... Menina de andar de lis, com ribeiro à cintura. Menina da saia aos olhos, quem nada fica a lavar. Água da sede dos olhos, pão que não foi amassado. Menina do riso aos molhos, minha saia.
Me sovi, me više i znaš da je kraj mom putu do zvijezda bez tebe. Kaikki meidän uuteen päivän johtaa. Nyt onko siinä surran tulevaa, kun muita tiellä kulkevia kohtaa. Ja kaikki on niin mukavaa.
Noe som du søker på din vei. Lykken er en medietann i et lite glass med vann. Og få litt tilbake til skatten, slippe inn katten. Lykken er dann og vann.
Gleich wird Bernadette, ist schon da. Bernadette, die alle erscheinen.
My God, that was loud. We're back with the show. We got some talking about stuff that I can't hear and can't comprehend. But the voting is open, so make sure you get your votes in. It's still open for 17 more minutes. So you got time, but, you know, vote, you know, make sure that you just get your votes in. So just do it now. That's my suggestion to all of you. I'm assuming a lot of people have gone to do it. We've lost approximately 30 viewers during the recap. So hopefully everyone's just off voting. Hopefully people will return. Let's see some clips from Ireland, I suppose. I look at the castle
Sehen und hören wir uns wieder.
with a very yellow building in front of it. It's quite clashing. It's a very contrastive shot. Oh, what are we doing here? Just a normal Wednesday afternoon in Ireland, isn't it? We just know that's how Darren dines every single night. Wife comes downstairs, crown on his head. It's just the way it is. Well, there were several techniskt problem, men hör Shawnee in that little clip, but I gotta say, I love like these like just insights into something traditional about the country, you know, instead of seeing a post like just a long clip of shots from London. I appreciate a little bit of, you know, just the Irish traditional culture just getting showcased to us. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ireland. Very nice. And a little bit of like the dancing in there as well, you know, with our little remix that we got. Lovely. Modern day DJs should definitely take some inspiration from RTE back in 1971. Let's just sit with what we just saw. You did not enjoy it. I mean, it's a bit weird, but heyo, I'm all for it. Kudos. Rather this than, you know, the London tourist video. Definitely. Or was it Amsterdam? We've had Amsterdam as well, I think. We're getting close to 200 voters, Darren says. Please, no one forget to vote. Still have... I feel like we'd put very long deadlines, Darren, because I'm kind of not that interested in watching the real-life voting, which we will end up doing now again. But yeah, you still have 8 minutes to get your votes in, so make sure you do that. Do not wait until the very end of the deadline. Just get them in, you know? Just get them in. I think. Rather this than the 1973 clown. Oh, we're getting so close to 1973. What an experience that will be. 2 years to the clown and counting. Exactly. Groot will now play tribute to the end of that clip by taking a snort himself. No such thing shall be done. Sorry to burst your bubble. What's the voters' record? Well, voters' record from, I guess, season 1 would be way higher. Or maybe like from some national final watch-along? I don't know. 233 all-time record. At some point we gotta beat that, you know? At some point we have to beat it. Just keep inviting your friends, keep getting everyone involved. There's Newcastle Barcelona going on while waiting. That's true. That's true. While they're just chatting nonsense here anyway, I might as well check the score in that game. Don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone who wants to watch that in post or anything. But I'm just curious. Season 2 record is 195. Well, let's aim at beating that tonight, I would say. Très intéressant in the football scores. Oh, look at the score. This is new. What's going on? Wait, what's going on? What was that? Wait. This is the most... I did not know they did this. So they just say, okay, Austria, how many points have you got? And everyone shows up their total? That is a weird way to reveal the votes. So Austria is done getting points. They got 8. And then that's done. That is crazy. Oh my. How can you not know about this? Because I've never watched this far. We usually just cut it off before this. Alright, let's keep watching this. This is quick as well. It's gonna go like that. Surely. 6 points for Malta. Sucks to be you, Malta. Monaco, let's see it. Oh, it's only... Wait. Okay, so they go several rounds then, surely. Yeah, they go several rounds. Okay. These are only the first 3 countries voting them? Those are the points from Austria. Wait, what do you mean? So this is the jury from Austria. So now Austrian jury is giving points to everyone. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I thought they were announcing the total amount of points that it was gonna get from everyone. Oh my, this is gonna take an eternity, isn't it? 22. Wait, so Austria voted for themselves, so what? Wait, what country is voting? This is the first 3 juries, but what country is voting? Or is no country voting? These are just random people.
30 Punkte für England, Claudia
I do not understand it. I do not understand
Das
what's
zeigt schon
going
ein
on.
bisschen den Trend. Ist offensichtlich gar nicht anders geworden.
Austria,
als durch
Malta,
die
and
Jury,
Monaco. So they voted for
vor der
themselves, so
Neuerung
what?
fungiert hat.
Oh yeah, we don't get the Monaco radio guy.
In der Zwischenzeit gab
This
es
is
10
so
Punkte
sad.
für Belgien und 19 Punkte für Italien.
Haha! They do not know I have a toast in my pants.
15 Punkte für Schweden. Verdiente 15 Punkte, würde ich sagen.
Ireland 19.
19
Not
Punkte
bad
für
for
Irland.
that kind of vocal
Da
performance.
spielt ein bisschen Nationalstolz auch mit.
Netherlands 14.
14 für Holland.
Wait, so Ireland got more points than Netherlands.
Votes for Portugal.
I see. And Portugal. The guy up in the top in the middle, he's my mortal enemy. It has to be said. He just gave 1 point to Portugal.
Yugoslavia.
1 point to Yugoslavia as well. This guy at the top in the middle. We need to talk.
Votes for Finland.
Meet me outside. This square, 3 p.m. tomorrow. You and me.
Finnland 12.
And finally, your votes for Norway.
Oh, he gave 1 to that as well.
Norway
Now I want to sit and analyze his
Norwegen hat auch 12
points.
Punkte. Ja, somit stehen wir an
I'm very,
vorletzter Stelle bis jetzt.
very,
Es geht ja
very
noch
skeptical
weiter, 6
towards
Durchgänge
him.
insgesamt, also noch 5.
Germany, Spain. Could we please have
Schweiz,
your votes
Deutschland
for
und Spanien. Votet
Okay,
jetzt
Switzerland, Germany, and
für alle
Spain
teilnehmenden
next up.
Länder.
11 total 19.
Aha, jetzt haben wir
Who
schon
are we
mal
gonna...
14.
Who shall we observe out of these jurors? Who are we gonna judge?
Malta 10 total 16.
Who do you want to judge?
Thank you.
16 für Malta.
Concentrate, you'll understand it soon. I understand it now, I understand it now.
Monaco 22.
Quite
total 30.
quite different opinions there. The Spanish jurors were not fans.
Hier scheint sich der Favorit zu bestätigen.
Okay, I'm gonna judge the girl in the bottom left because she's very slow in... Oh, she's obviously not gonna vote for Switzerland if she's from
20 für
Switzerland.
die Schweiz.
Now your votes for Germany.
Yeah, lady on the bottom left, that's who we're judging. Greatest haircut in the show tonight.
Total 32.
But she looks like she has like a...
Im Moment
What do you call it? Like she's talked to the girl at the top because they give the same... Okay, almost the same amount of points to everyone.
12 total 34.
To be honest, the Spanish guy up in the top right looks very
34 Punkte.
easy to judge as well.
Ganz klar bis jetzt.
France 18 total 31.
31 Punkte gab es bis jetzt für Frankreich.
Please have your votes for
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna judge the guy up in the top right now. I've changed my mind.
Luxembourg 9 total 24.
Thank you. Now your
24
votes for the
Punkte für
United
Luxemburg.
Kingdom.
Wait, who did they give 1 point to?
Kingdom
The
13.
United Kingdom, 1 point from both Spanish jurors. What's going on over in Spain? They just...
Somit
give
führt
1 point to
Spanien jetzt
everyone.
einen Punkt vor England. Es kann sich aber noch sehr viel ändern.
Wait, who...
Belgium 8
Oh,
total
Belgium.
18.
Not people not a fan of that. Okay.
Belgien hat 18
Now
Punkte.
your votes for Italy.
Alright. Oh, girl in the bottom left.
Total
She's swooning for Massimo. We know
39
that.
Punkte für Italien.
We know that.
Ein Titel, der bisher nie favorisiert worden ist, liegt jetzt mit 4 Punkten Abstand klar.
Another one. And girl in the bottom left, 5 points for Sweden. Alright.
30 Punkte für Schweden.
And now your votes for Ireland.
Our Spanish senor was not a fan of Sweden. He's not a fan of anything, is he?
total 31.
31 bekommt Irland.
Next, your votes for the Netherlands.
Okay, let's
Immer
see
noch
it.
ein paar
Netherlands.
Überraschungen drin.
Who are these people?
14 total 28.
You hear the wrong song.
28 Punkte
Lads, lasses.
für Holland.
Now your votes for Portugal.
Portugal, fives.
Portugal 7.
These Spaniards know what's up. They know what's up.
30 Punkte
You have one more minute to get your votes in, by the way. Who got 2?
Yugoslavia
Yugoslavia. Okay, Switzerland, they're making enemies here.
27
Wait till the
Punkte.
Luxembourg jurors. Okay, well, they're up next, I think. Aren't they?
Aber der Chronomier lacht noch immer nicht.
Finland 11.
Finland can't be happy with that.
23 Punkte hat Finnland.
And lastly, your votes for Norway.
Norway 8
Oh,
20.
lastly, your points for Norway. Everyone just puts up ones
Norwegen
or
hat
twos.
20
Like
Punkte.
this Spanish guy, he didn't like anything. He liked Portugal.
Jetzt und liegen an der
Okay, we're gonna look at the Luxembourg jurors now because people warned me about those.
Votes for Austria.
Votes for Austria. 1, okay.
Aha, von dieser Jury kriegt Österreich sehr wenig Punkte.
Jeez.
Wir haben ein bisschen aufgeholt auf 27.
Yeah, Spain giving 1 point to everyone else except Portugal. Exactly. More ones, okay.
Malta holt langsam mit seinem Titel auf, 24 Punkte.
2s, okay. To the eventual winner. Still gonna get 2s from Luxembourg.
Monaco, das ist ein
Not enough apples in that song.
der nur sehr schwer
Once?
aufzuholen wird.
What are they doing? They hated everything? Must have had the worst night of their lives.
36 für die Schweiz.
They really give ones to Switzerland and to Germany. Like, what are the Luxembourg jurors doing?
48 Punkte hat Deutschland.
Did they hate everything? Is there anything they like? Ah, 2s for Spain. Okay. It's crazy.
55 Punkte für Spanien. Spanien liegt jetzt klar
And more ones.
vorne.
Oh, look! Oh my god! Wait, look at the girl in the bottom left when France gets the
55
points.
Punkte für Spanien. Spanien liegt jetzt klar.
Look at her! She's like, excuse me? Excuse me? Look at her. She's not happy with that. Oh,
38
that's funny.
Frankreich.
Points for Luxembourg. Well, what did you expect? You haven't given points to anyone. Should have gotten ones from everyone. Come on.
35 Punkte für Luxemburg.
Oh, they gave 2s. The British lady does not look happy either.
45 Punkte für England.
Once again. Can we have voting like this in
31
Eurovision?
Punkte für Belgien.
That would be something. More one. What's this jury?
56
These
Punkte
two
für
from
Italien.
Luxembourg.
Somit ist also
I have no
Italien
words.
jetzt an der Spitze.
More ones.
Bisher eigentlich
And they've
nie
given the
aufgelaufen.
same point to everyone as well. None of them have given, like, one has given a 2 and one has given a 1. It's been once. Like. Okay, someone needs to look into Luxembourg. Is this just their way of, like, okay, maybe we win if we give everyone else 1 point?
46 für Irland.
Yep, more ones. Wait, Luxembourg gave 43 points overall. The next lowest was Spain with 71. That is crazy. Oh! A 3 from the guy at the top. Like the pink dress, maybe.
40 Punkte hat Portugal.
More ones. Like, these two
Vielleicht lacht
going down in the history. Yeah, they have to be trolling. Like, it's not even funny anymore. Yeah, it's
für Jugoslawien.
it's just ridiculous. 1 again.
39 Punkte für Finnland.
Does Luxembourg know any other numbers? No, they just have one number in their entire, you know. You don't call it a language with
34
numbers,
für
do you?
Norwegen. Wir liegen wieder am vorletzten Platz.
Alright. Do we want to keep watching this? We're not going to keep watching it. It's going to take too long. But we watched half of it and we saw the most ridiculous voting ever from Luxembourg. So that's one for the history books. Now, of course, I need to... since I've kind of not opened anything due to the fact that the stream got completely messed up every time that I stream lately, I need to open up my web browser and just prepare everything. Because I did see that I've gotten a message from Mr. Smith, who's probably... hopefully going to tell us that we have a result. So let's see if I can find that little message. I'm just opening up the browser here. Just give me a second. Can we just go to how we're voting? Yep, we will. Okay, let's hear from Darren.
Good evening, Groot. I can confirm that we have a result for Grootyvision 1971. Tonight we've had exactly 200 people vote. That includes one new person from Madeira. We've had 151 people leave their -3s and we've had 89 predictions. So now it's time to go Grooty.
Will do, Darren. Thank you everyone for joining us in getting 200 voters. That has been our target for quite some time now, for the entirety of season 2 really, to finally get to 200 voters. So thank you very much for helping us out in reaching that. 200, lovely. A new record for season 2, of course. I'm now just making sure that I have the correct tab open with the... oh my god, I just love Darren's editing skills. So you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. And of course, Streamlabs has not identified that I do have a web browser open at the moment. So we'll just have to let it, you know, sit and think for a while. There we go. Okay. What if I do... There we go. Look at the bottom with the Hamburg. Oh, it's just... Oh, you know, it's this meme, you know, graphic design is my passion. Just beautiful like that. It also says Eurovision Song Contest and then Hamburg 71. With this font as well, you just managed to completely... I don't know how you do that, Darren. Like, you managed to get the correct font and you just made it say Grudi. I don't know how you do that. I'm not very well versed with the graphic design world. But anyway, 200 voters. Thank you so much for being a part of this. That means that I'm gonna sit here and talk a lot because there are 100 jurors. Can we make this voting session as exciting as yesterday? Probably not, because that would be very, very difficult. But we have 100 jurors. We have 100 televoters. Let's just get going. We have Famicom I Ukraina, which is of course a Malta reference. A lovely one at that. We got Portugal with an 8. We got Netherlands with a 10. And the first 12 of the night goes to Malta. Malta is leading on its debut. Can you imagine? How lovely. Is Yafil gonna keep Malta up at the top? For now, yes. We'll see where the big points go. 8 points to Monaco. 10 points to Spain, who now take over the lead then. And then 12 to Germany. Katja trying to... what do you say? Defend her title, of course. Sanomi Spava, our next voter. We have Spain still in the lead there. 8 points to Pom Pom Pom. 10 points to Switzerland. And the 12 going to Portugal. Goes up to second there. Spain, Portugal, Netherlands, our current top 3. Malta still up there in the top 5 with Switzerland. Not the Belarusian jury, who usually is, of course, first in the voting. And everyone has already gotten points, which is, of course, lovely to see. Malta, more big points. Portugal with a 10 here. And Germany with a 12, which means we have 4 songs on 24 points. Lovely. Good morning, Ellen. Nice to see you. Nice to see that you've woken up. You're just in time to join us for the entire voting session, if you're going to stick around. Spain now take over the lead from Jair Simone's votes, but then Germany takes it over. And the 12 goes to Monaco to go up into that top 5. Next voter will be Karen from America, with some lower points on the scoreboard here. We got Portugal going up to second again. Switzerland up to 6th. And Netherlands getting a 12 there to go up to 3rd place. Very close at the top still. But we're very early days, of course. We got Denske from also from America. With the next few votes here. Yugoslavia moving 2 places there with an 8. We got 10 points to Netherlands, who are now taking over the lead. And a 12 to Portugal to put them in the lead. Malta still in the top 5. Ahead of Monaco. Well, tied, but still, you know. Tibor from Germany, next one to vote here. Yugoslavia goes up to the top half there. We have an 8 for Monaco. 10 for Portugal, who are up in the lead, and a 12 for Austria. Puts them in the mix there for the top 5 spots. My cough is definitely going to be annoying throughout this one, but hopefully you'll just stick with me. Al from Germany is our next voter. We got Germany up in second here. 10 more points for Portugal. And a 12 going the way of Austria again. Austria up to 4th here. Look at that. Quite unexpected, I would say, but we're still early here in the voting, of course. Per is our 1/10 of the way through the jury vote. We got some points for Portugal again. 10 points to Italy there, puts it on the top half. And a 12 going to Austria again. The Austria fan club has come out in numbers and puts it up to 4th place here. Wow. May not be as predictable as you predicted it would be yesterday. Yeah, like I thought Monaco would run away with it, but they're not. They're absolutely not. Mark here from the Netherlands gives 10 points to Germany and a 12 to Monaco, so we have a very clear top 5 right now. But but that could also, of course, very much change. Next up is En un Mundo Nuevo. which is a lovely little reference name to Spain's song here. We got a 10 for Belgium. This is not a drill. And Spain gets a 12 there. Just realized as well, Sweden's up in the top half. Interesting. Groot, what do you think about the Portuguese lady supposedly being the idol of Conan Osiris? Well, I mean, if she is, you would figure that he could actually write proper, like, real music, like something that actually makes sense, but, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. We got a 12, another 12 here dropping in for Portugal from Philip. So Portugal still in the lead, Germany in second, Netherlands in third, Austria and Monaco rounding out the top 5. Also have a very tight battle for last place between Ireland, Finland and Norway here, who are all on 8 points. Kitja Imaltia here gave 12 more points for Malta. Look at that. Malta up to the top half again it goes. How far up the scoreboard will Malta get on debut? I said, you know, let's just do Annie N's votes first before I finish that. Finland moving 3 places there with a 10. And Monaco with a 12 to go up to second. But I, of course, said that, you know, every country who has had an entry in Eurovision so far is on the medal table. Next country to debut would be, of course, Malta. And Malta, of course, has 3 tries now, 71, 72, 73, to get a spot in the top 5 so they can actually join the medal table. Otherwise, they'll wait for a long time. It's me, Adrian, here. 12 more points for Sweden. Well, the first 12 points to Sweden to go back up to the top half of the scoreboard. Damn, that's the closest Groot has ever been to making me angry. It's all for the fun and giggles. Do not take anything to heart, you know? It's all for the fun and games. We got Togravis Eterum here with a 10 to Yugoslavia and Portugal with a 12. Back up in the lead it goes. Portugal, Germany in it to win it at the moment. Addy Star from Norway, next one to vote here. Germany tying with Portugal now. We got 8 points for Portugal, so no more tie. 10 points to Austria. Like, Austria doing so exceptionally well. And Netherlands with a 12 to go up in third place. Alright then. We got Silesian Pierog as our 19th juror. Oh yeah, Malta is in 75 as well. Are they? Oh yeah, they are. So 4 tries. 10 points to Spain here and a 12 going the way of Monaco to go up in third place again. Alright, who's next? That would be Valerin. Oh, sorry. We got 8 points for Portugal. We got 10 points for Monaco, up in second there. And a 12 going the way of Netherlands. Look how close it is. We got Portugal, Monaco, Netherlands, and Germany all separated by 10 points. Oh, Malta are not in 73. Okay, so 71, 72, 75 then. Okay, so only 3 tries. I'm learning. Javierito with 10 points for Yugoslavia, going up to the top half there, and a 12 going the way of Portugal. Alright then, next up is Honor. And Honor votes for these songs. We got Netherlands up to second here again. Germany getting 8 points. We got a 10 for Monaco, up in second it goes again, and a 12 going the way of Portugal. Are Portugal heading for their first Eurovision win? Silimo Ranieri, which obviously is it has to be an Italy reference here. Will Italy get some points? 10 of them, up in the hundreds then. And a 12 going the way of Monaco. Back up in second it goes. Did not expect France that low. Yeah, France in 17th, like second to last. That is... I mean, I guess it doesn't really have like many passionate fans to give it big points. But yeah, I wouldn't expect it that low either. But, I mean, a lot can still change. We got Magnus Stead here with 10 points for Germany and a 12 for Netherlands. So Netherlands still in third. GV double if they retain 72 from season 1. Yeah, if. We've had quite a few changes for like winners from season 1 to season 2 here lately, I would say. Anxelu here from Spain gives 12 points to Monaco, who are now up in the lead. I think the first time that Monaco are leading. So they've taken over the lead now. Jamie from Ireland is the next one to vote here. We got Italy moving 1 place. Other than that, no movement. 8 points to Netherlands. 10 points to Switzerland. And the 12 going the way of Austria again. Austria up in the top 5 here. Prediction is so bad. I predicted Malta second last. I mean, it could still end up there. You know, it's 32 points ahead of Norway, who are currently second last. So, you know, we got Stan. No, we don't got Stan. We got Stan voting next. Monaco with a 10 and Italy with a 12. So now Italy has that spot in the top 5. Next up is Rob Swee 86. And these are the Rob Swee's votes. We got Norway making moves at the bottom here. We got 8 points to Netherlands, 10 points to Germany, and the 12 going the way of Switzerland. So nothing for Monaco there, which makes it muy interesante at the top of the scoreboard. Peder, Osu, and Mark, 12 points equals top 5 entry ever. Okay, we got a Switzerland reference in the name. Could Switzerland be the one? Or which song is the top 5 entry ever? It is Switzerland. Nice pick. Has to be said. Nice pick. Up to the top 5 it goes as well. Monaco are back in the lead. Yanis from France puts France up to 17th again. Yeah, I can't believe France is actually fighting for last place. I think that's a bit extreme, but ayo. We got a 10 for Spain there from Yanis and a 12 to Netherlands, who are now up in the lead then. What happened? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's back. Alice, next one to vote here. No movement from the first few votes here. The UK getting 8. 10 points to Germany. Not a single mover so far. 12 points to Monaco, though, so Monaco takes over the lead there now. Next up is Suna. And you can see the lower scores there. We got a little bit of movement this time. Netherlands up on the same amount of points as Monaco now. 10 points to Italy, who go up in the top 5. And Monaco with a 12. That's 32 jurors down. 33rd juror will be Jon Jakobsen. And both of our bottom 2 songs at the moment getting some points here. 8 points to the Netherlands. 10 points to Germany. And the 12 going to Spain. So Spain up in the top 5 here now. Yugoslavia deserves top 5. Yugoslavia needs 50 or so points to get up there. But I mean, we know what happened in the 1970 voting. You know, Germany was over 50 points behind the lead in the jury vote. And then what happened? The Lord of Musique gives France 12 points. I was waiting for the 12 to Austria, but no, France with a 12, and that puts France up 4 places. Huge. I think France are happy about that one. AB 45, more points for France. They're doing a late comeback here. A 10 for Portugal, and a 12 for the Netherlands. Once again, Finland so underrated. Why do you hate us so? I think Finland probably, like next year in the 72 voting, surely they'll do quite well, right? Mustatan is a banger, surely. 10 points here from Simon Lama goes to Portugal, and then a 12 to Monaco. And that is a France reference, I assume, and France got nothing. So, well, back to getting blanked. Native language enjoyer, Ireland and Malta. What? Ireland and Malta. Okay, I get Malta, but like Ireland sang in English. No? Anyway, we got a 12 to Spain there, going up to 6th. I don't really get the name here, but... okay. The Time. Quite an interesting name. What is that? Is that a reference to something? I don't know. Netherlands, I guess? Teed means time. Yeah, okay. Anyway, Sweden got 10 points here. And Netherlands with a 12. 4 points between Monaco and Netherlands now. Don't even remember Netherlands. From this year. You can't be serious. How not? Lee 44. Oh, yeah, the host spoke Irish in the beginning. Yeah, that's true. Lee 44 gives 10 points to Germany, 12 points to Switzerland there. Spain, Switzerland, and Italy are having a proper fight for that spot in the top 5, which of course does have a lot of importance to it. So, Andy, un havre, nul point. Lovely. Very cheeky. A 12 to Yugoslavia there. Kind of on its... on its own in 9th place there. Proper Charlie votes. Proper Charlie. 3 points for Luxembourg there. I'm sure they're happy about that. That's more than they gave to any other country, by the way. So, just for curious fact. And Austria with another 12. Like, I'm going to be so interested to see how many 12s Austria have racked up. Because it's a lot of them already. Eric Vision here puts Italy ahead of Switzerland. We got 8 more points for Sweden. 10 points for Germany, who are now up in third. And look at the battle for the lead. Monaco now takes it over. 10 points ahead of Netherlands. And then Germany third, Portugal fourth, Spain currently taking that fifth spot. We got Adrian W, who puts Italy up into that fifth spot. We got Germany with an 8. We got Monaco with a 10. And we got Spain with a 12. So Spain's now up in that top 5 again. Next up is Rodmorg needed 3 recaps because 71 is so good. Okay, lovely. And somehow you gave 6 points to Belgium. Très intéressant. We got a 10 for Portugal from Rodmorg. That's unexpected. And Yugoslavia, of course. Wait, you've dropped the Yugoslavian flag? Why are you voting under a British flag? What are you doing? Should we be worried about something? Has there been trouble in paradise? Anyway, we got Alexander Pommels here. Is this an Apple hype vote? No, nothing for Luxembourg. Okay. 12 points to Monaco, who now have a 25-point lead ahead of Netherlands, who are just ahead of Portugal and Germany. ESC George. These are the lower points from George. We got Portugal up in second now. We got 8 points for Malta, 10 points for Netherlands, and the 12 going to Italy. I think Malta has gotten blanked by a lot of people, and then it's gotten some, like, a few sets of really big points. And then, you know, it's those are the points for Malta this year. Stanislav here, 8 points to Netherlands, 10 points to Italy, and the 12 from Stanislav to Spain, so Spain go back ahead of Italy there. Almost halfway through the jury vote now. Babatunde thinks... God. Thinks outside the box. Is that a Jack in the Box reference? I don't know. Norway got plenty of points here. Some Umbrella fans over in Babatunde's voting. And the UK does get the 12. Do get the 12. Anyway, 12 points to the UK. Still in 10th place. Milos K is our next juror. We got Portugal have definitely dropped into the clutches of Germany over here. And now has been overtaken by Germany. And the 12 to Monaco. And the 50th juror is a Jack in the Box. Very good. 1 point to the UK there. We have 8 points to Switzerland. 10 points to Monaco. And the 12 from AJ goes to Italy. And now Italy are up in the top 5. Germany third with the juries. Reminding me of 1970 now. Indeed, indeed. I mean, they have 53 points up to Monaco. It was kind of the same distance up to France yesterday. Oh wait, was France or Spain? Spain was leading after the jury vote, weren't they? Anyway, 12 points to Italy here from CJ Yorkshire. Italy and Spain this close together. Switzerland has been detached from that battle for the moment. But look at them. Italy 1 point ahead of Spain here after Alexander's votes. We got 10 points for Monaco here. And a 12 going to Yugoslavia, who are catching Austria. Austria has definitely lost momentum lately. Starting to fall backwards here. They were up in the top 5 for quite a while, but definitely fallen back now. James S. from Ireland gives 8 points to Italy. So it's 2 points ahead of Spain. 10 points to Portugal there, back up in second. And the 12 to Monaco. Monaco starting to run away. They are. We still have 47 jurors to go, though. Vilma gives 4 points to Germany, which puts that up in second. We have 8 points to Switzerland there. 10 points to Portugal. And another 12 to Monaco. Yeah, Monaco is in quite a streak right now. They've got 60.80% of the maximum possible points. We've got Unebank, Unabre, and Uneru will walk into a bar. I wonder what will happen there. Probably a lot of words would be spoken, right? Luxembourg with a big 10-pointer there. And Germany with an even bigger 12-pointer to put them up in second. Un jardin sous la... Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. It almost threw me off. Well done. 10 points to Germany, and a 12 going to Netherlands. Netherlands and Portugal currently tied for third. Germany has overtaken them both. We got Ellen up next. So Ellen managed to confirm her votes as she woke up before the voting closed. Well done, well done. 8 more points for Germany there. 10 points to Monaco. And the 12 going to Finland. Look at that. Finland closing in on Sweden's 11th place there. And that is, of course, the highest ranked Scandinavian country. Norway chilling down here with Luxembourg and Belgium. Ireland getting 8 points here from Rikus de Possum, but Ireland are so far detached at the bottom. Quite crazy. 10 points to Spain there, who are now up in the top 5 again, and a 12 to Switzerland, who are still in 7th. Alvision, first time in jury. Welcome to the jury, Alvision. Let's see where your points go. We have an 8-pointer for Italy, a 10-pointer for Monaco, and the 12 to Spain. So Spain back up in the top 5 again. All right. 41 jurors to go. Queenie Qantas from the UK. Belgium getting a 2-pointer there. Portugal up in second again. Netherlands up in second again. Monaco still in the lead. And the 12 going to Finland. Look what's going on over in Finland. Definitely catching Sweden at least. Maybe even UK. We'll see. Matt Adams from Poland is the next one to vote here. Germany back up in third there. Netherlands with another 8-pointer. Portugal takes back third. And another 12 for Monaco, who are almost leading by 100 points now. They're definitely running away with it for the moment. Yashin. It feels like you've been on the jury every single time. You're lucky. Surely you'll sit out the next one. I feel like I read your name every time. 10 points to Yugoslavia and a 12-pointer for Netherlands. Puts it a little bit closer there. And also distances Netherlands from Portugal a little bit. We got D. Dot from Czechia. The next one to vote here. Yugoslavia has now overtaken Austria. Never mind. Austria gets 8 points to go back ahead. And Monaco with a 10. And Portugal with a 12. Alright, Lucario missed 70. No, it's not supposed to say for real, I guess. France, I guess, was generational peak. Agreed. Lovely song. Let's see where the 12 this year goes. To Austria. Like, Austria is either getting 12s or smaller points or nothing. Yeah, okay, never mind. But it's gotten a lot of 12s. Cat in a Box is a very, very good name. I approve. It's very nice. Thank you. Thank you for the cheekiness. We got 10 points for Italy and a 12 going the way of Spain, and they're still just separated by 1 point. And to be honest, they are not that far off. Like, Spain and Italy could definitely catch the other ones up at the top. Maybe not Monaco, but the others, you know, they're within reach. TP gives 8 points to Germany, 10 points to Yugoslavia, who are back ahead of Austria then, and a 12 for Monaco. So now Yugoslavia will have that 7th place for the first time, I guess, well, maybe for the first time. I don't know. Spoody, next one to vote. Plenty of songs on the right side of the scoreboard here, getting some points. Nothing that moves, though. An 8-pointer to Sweden, a 10-pointer to the Netherlands, and a 12-pointer going to Austria, who moved back ahead of Yugoslavia then. The Katja Epstein fans were in the televote last time, so there'll be juries this time, and therefore the televote will tank Germany. I like the way you think. We'll see if you're correct there, Fireburst. We'll see. Joe in the box. Yeah, we've got a lot of UK references today. A 12-pointer to Monaco there, though. Nothing for the UK, regardless of the reference. Cecilia, I will for this one time I will resist starting to sing. Instead, I will say that Sweden got 8 points. 10 points to Italy, Italy has distanced another 12-pointer for Austria, but Italy has distanced itself from Spain and has definitely caught Germany. Should be noted. Frank B hasn't been on the jury since the season 1 2023 watch along, so welcome back, Frank. Nice to have you with us. The 12 from Frank goes to Spain. So now Spain catches up to Italy again. Next up to vote is Yoni. And Luxembourg still, making some progress down there. Well, Norway takes that place back with an 8-pointer there. Switzerland with a 10, who now are on 300 points. Monaco now 96 points ahead of the competition. Is that gap too big to overcome? Perhaps. Passion, aggression, drama, Lycan. Well, you summed up this year quite a lot. It's either that or just tackiness. I suppose. We got a 10 for Italy there and a 12 for Austria. Again, like, has Austria gotten more 12s than anyone else? Like, even more than Monaco? It's not far off. It can't be far off. Like, this is a crazy amount of 12s. Colin here. 10 points for Switzerland. And the 12-pointer dropping for Italy, who are now only 9 points behind Germany for 4th. And I mean, that also means, of course, they're 33 points behind the Netherlands, which is not a lot. Un moro, un 12, un minus 3. Let's see where the points go then. 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to Spain, and a 12 to the Netherlands. Netherlands back up in second, still 96 points behind. Next up is John of America with a Lala counter of 4. It feels like it would have been higher this year. But all of the songs with the Lalas were early on in the running order, I guess, because it just felt like they kept coming. 10 points to Yugoslavia there, and a 12-pointer for Monaco. So now, Monaco is 102 points ahead of the Netherlands. As Wiskal from Germany is our next voter. No movement from these points. We have an 8 going to Pom Pom Pom, a 10 for Diese Welt, and a 12 for En un Mundo Nuevo. See. Alright, Spain with a 12 means that Spain is now again only 1 point behind Italy. It's crazy. It's crazy how it just moves around all the time. Stratsdas with more points for Germany here, more points for Netherlands, and the 12 going to Musik. Yeah, another one. Oh, sorry, I should have said it like DJ Khaled. Another one. Elendil. Another one. Is Elendil also going to give 12 points to Austria? No, but 8, so still pretty good. 10 points for Netherlands. And the 12 to Portugal. And now Spain has overtaken Italy again by 1 point. Spain and Italy just going at it for that final spot in the best of final. Lovely to see. Teacup gives 8 points to Italy, so it goes back ahead. We got 10 points for Yugoslavia. And the 12 to Portugal. Portugal and Netherlands very close to each other. Germany has definitely dropped back from them. Das en un disco nuevo. Das is in a new disco. It's a lovely name. I love it. Love it. 10 points to the UK and a 12 going to Finland. Look at that. Darren's not convinced by our current leader. Let's see if Monchi is. Monchi from Czechia. No movement from these points. I can't believe Ireland is so far behind as well. It's kind of crazy, actually. Pom 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 with a big 10 coming in here. And Malta with a 12. So Monchi is not much in alignment with the current standings. Malta getting another 12 there. It's been a while, but there are more. Craig next to vote here. Austria still going at it with Yugoslavia up down there. 8 points for Germany, 10 points for Monaco. And the 12 going to Spain. And now Spain is again 1 point ahead of Italy. This is one of the most closest just ding-dong battles I can think of. Spain and Italy this year. Just 1 point between them all the time. Avantid. How do you pronounce that even in Dutch? I don't know. Italy back up ahead of Spain now. And Portugal with a 12. And Portugal puts itself ahead of Netherlands then. Still on the same points though. Can you announce some votes in the style of Mr. Monaco? I don't want to discredit his absolute level of class and professionalism, so no. If I try, I would embarrass myself. Which, I'm kind of regularly doing that. But anyway, Robin gave 12 points to Spain, which means that Spain is now ahead of Italy again. on a tiebreaker. Artia il Vandelia debut hype. Indeed. Let's see. 6 points for Malta. David, there have been so many 12s to Malta and you didn't join them. Shake my head. You gave 12 points to the Netherlands instead though, so you know I can't really personally complain about that. I think it's a conspiracy. People have planned this together somewhere to give Austria 12 points as a joke. This isn't... Maybe in the 1988 watch-along, maybe you can come back with this theory, because I have a hunch that it could happen. Anyway, Stella do Alto da Serra here gives 12 points to Netherlands, 10 to Portugal. If Monaco win Group Division, are we still going to Edinburgh? No, we're going to Mars. I don't know. Ask Darren. Peter Sue and Bitisdrava. Lovely name as well. You know, the Switzerland references just write themselves really at this point. Netherlands with a 12 there. You know, Netherlands has caught up a little bit on Monaco again. So, we have a battle on our hands, I think. Sam 9910 gives 8 points to Germany. 10 points to Netherlands. And the 12 going the way of the UK. Yeah, the UK is still very much on its own in 10th, but Netherlands is, you know, it's catching up to Monaco here. Could we be in for a little bit of a surprise, maybe? Megan's Hair from Germany gives 8 points to Germany, 10 points to the UK, who are making a comeback here maybe. And another 12 to Netherlands. All right, Netherlands is getting closer. Who are you rooting for, Monaco or Netherlands? Or someone else, maybe. But it looks like, you know, Netherlands is starting to get there. We have Santi from Madeira, first-time voter. Welcome along, Santi. Nice to have you with us. Let's see what your favorite was. Sweden with a 10 there. And the 12 going the way of Portugal, who are in the mix. Nothing for the top two there. So I think Santi will be keeping his fingers crossed for Portugal here to get a late comeback. We got Isa Brava, Isa Povo, Isa do Alto da Serra. I'm sure that's a Portugal reference. Sure it is. We got 8 points to Italy, 10 points to Netherlands. Maybe Portugal getting some then. There you are. A 12 for Portugal. Nothing for Germany there. And Spain and Italy. I mean, they could both kick out Germany of that top 5, you know. That could happen. Switzerland has been very much detached, I realize now as well. Austria could catch them. Yugoslavia could catch them. Glusamars with an 8-pointer for Yugoslavia. 10 points to Portugal. And a 12 going to Italy. Italy back up in 5th. And again, nothing for Germany. Germany has not confirmed that spot in the top 5, I'm telling you. It's very close there. Vitali, only 3 points to Germany. Italy got more. The UK with 8 points here. 10 points to Spain. Germany better watch out. Monaco with a 12 and nothing for the Netherlands there. So Monaco extending that gap a little bit again. Next up is Rock and Roll Kids. First time in the jury. Welcome to us. And happy to have you with us. Hope you'll stick around in the jury as well. Spain now overtakes Italy there. A 10-pointer for Monaco. And a 12-pointer for Netherlands. So they catch up with 2 points. Spain now in the top 5. Italy just outside then. No name from Estonia. These are the lower points. Germany, Spain and Italy all getting some lower points here. France with an 8. Doesn't move their position, but still. Yugoslavia back up ahead of Austria. And Portugal with another 12. We all know that Germany is a televote magnet. Well, unless Fireburst is correct. And, you know, it was a televote magnet last time, so it's going to be a jury magnet this time. Who knows? Zanoni... Sorry. Zanoni, 5 jurors to go. And Zanoni gives 10 points to Portugal and 12 points to the Netherlands. Italy is back up in the top 5 as well. Spain got replaced up there now. Germany 12 points ahead. Bruno now in Finland. Oh, what are you doing in Finland? Very, very intriguing country to decide to visit. I hope you're having a lovely time. We got points for Pom 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 and some points for Diese Welt and some even more points for some French title by Peter, Sue and Mark. Yes. 1971, un vote, un Julius. And very nice. Another Monaco reference. It's looking good. It's looking nice. It's looking dandy. 10 points to Spain. And the 12 going the way of Monaco. So, only 2 jurors left. We got my good friend Stu here. Menina Dual Studaterra, which is, of course, a Portugal reference. I'm sure the points will be dropping in here. We got 8 points for Yugoslavia. a 10-pointer for Italy, and a 12-pointer for Portugal. Nothing for Monaco. Perfect pronunciation of the Switzerland title. Thank you. I've been practicing. I'm soon making my, what's it called? You know, the anniversary for my 50th time on the jury. I'm going to keep an eye out for that. 1973 Watchalong should be it. And these are my votes, of course. You know what they look like. If you've watched my ranking, you know what it would look like. And there you are. I think you, Grudy, have voted 12 points to Netherlands, 10 points to Switzerland, 8 points to Italy. Well, you were wrong. You were correct on the 12, but still. I mean, you can kind of figure out my votes if you just watch my ranking videos on my channel, so they're not really secret. These are the... Oh my god, look at Ireland. This is sad. 100 people have voted, and Ireland have mustered together 37 points. Belgium is also under 100 points, so in 17th, and then everyone else is above. Like Norway, Luxembourg, France, Malta, Finland, Sweden, the UK. The UK very much ahead there as well. But we have some battles going on here. We have a 61-point lead from Monaco to the Netherlands. And then Portugal is only 14 points behind the Netherlands. Germany, quite far behind. And Germany is only 4 points ahead of Italy, actually. It's that close. And then Spain is not far behind. Spain could get in there as well. How can people blank Die Welt? Even better than her 1970 song, and I like that. I just never liked Die Welt. I think it's too repetitive, for sure. And it's very linear. It's not my song. I do not enjoy it. I think she's amazing. Like, Katja she's fantastic. And of course, she's going to get big points next time we're going to see her, which will be in a while. But, you know, this song is just not for me. Anyway, Switzerland, Yugoslavia, and Austria kind of battling it out for 7th place there. Don't think any of them will challenge for the top 5. But, you know, there's a little bit of honor, I guess, in getting 7th. Best of the rest or something. Luxembourg should be top 5, to be honest. Well, I mean, now you're just... based on what, Fireburst? Based on top 5 songs about apples? Or top 5 apple-y songs? Then yeah, sure. Why not? Alright, should we find out who's gonna win this? Let's take a look at the televote. Get your predictions in the chat. Well, you know, not the real predictions, but just... Do you think Monaco is gonna hold it together? Or do you think we'll be in for an upset here? Let me know. We're starting off with Ireland. How many points? 91! We did not throw her aside. We did not break her heart. We did not cheat and lie. We gave her 91 points. So they're up in the hundreds. Congratulations, Ireland. Belgium... What? 152? Where did you all find those points? There's gonna be nothing left for the top songs. Norway then, 154. Where are these points coming from? Something's gonna lose out so much. Something will get a super low score then, because all of these have gotten big scores. Luxembourg, 90. Luxembourg's the one. Luxembourg just lost out to both Belgium and Norway. Oy, Fireburst, you're not gonna be happy now. It's gonna finish second to last, probably. Wow. France next. France gets 157, so they place above all of the others. But that's also, you know, a good score for France. More than doubling their points. Alright. Malta then. Malta very low down regardless of all those 12s. But 183, very good score for Malta there. The televote could boost them ahead of Finland or ahead of Sweden, maybe. We'll see. Finland up next. Finland receiving 208. So that's... Yeah, like everyone except Luxembourg has gotten a bigger televote score than they have a jury score, which means that something's gonna drop. Like something will get a bad score here that's gotten a good score before. Sweden get less in the televote than they did in the jury vote, which means that Finland has overtaken Sweden. And that was the battle for 11th, I think, unless the UK completely falls flat on its face here. Let's see. The UK, 304 televote points though, so the UK... getting a spot in the top 10, that's confirmed. 200 points ahead of Finland as well. Could that even put the UK up in the top half? Maybe. Austria up next, and Austria gets 268. It's enough to overtake the UK though, but that's of course very much lower than their televote score or the jury vote score. So I don't think Austria is really going to challenge Yugoslavia and Switzerland here. Yeah, Yugoslavia gets 292, which puts them quite far ahead. Definitely. So that's minimum 8th place for Yugoslavia. Let's see what Switzerland gets then. Switzerland receiving 352. All right, big score for Switzerland there. Still less than they had in the jury vote. Like, yeah. So let's see. The big ones left now. Let's just actually pause this here because these are the big ones now. We have a very close battle for a spot in the top 5, which of course means that you'll get a spot in the best of final. Spain, Italy, and Germany are definitely battling it out for it, unless someone has a terrible, unexpected score from the top few songs. So let's see who's gonna get there. So we're starting off with Spain. Spain receiving 481. That's less than their jury score. They're not up in the thousands. That could be it. Let's see what Italy gets. Italy was not far ahead of Spain. Italy gets 543, so they're far up in the thousands here. Italy is definitely in the top 5 then. Will Germany or Spain be in the top 5? Germany up next to get some points, and Germany will get 494. That's enough. That's over 1,000 points, so Spain will miss out. I'm quite positive about that. Italy, though, has overtaken Germany, so Italy has minimum 4th place. Portugal up next. Portugal will receive 582 televote points. They're out. It's between Monaco and Netherlands. It's between Monaco and the Netherlands. Who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for? We're starting off with the Netherlands. And the Netherlands will get 528. They're finishing behind Portugal. That's a fall. That is a fall. I think Monaco has to have it in the bag now. It's not a lot of points that Monaco needs. Just over 500. 508 points. Surely they will get that. Monaco. They're 748. Yeah, it's not even close at the end of there. The televote just put Monaco so far ahead. It could have happened. Netherlands was not that far behind after the jury vote. But yeah, Netherlands got a low score, got overtaken by Portugal, and Monaco just, flew away with the televote score there. Our top 5, Monaco, Portugal, Netherlands, Italy, and Germany. Happy with that? Let me know. Spain just missing out by, 34 points. Switzerland kind of on its own in 7th there at the end, and Yugoslavia overtook Austria for 8th. The UK consistently in 10th and stayed there. Finland overtook Sweden there with the televote, so 11th for Finland, 12th for Sweden. 13th for Malta on debut. Nice enough. A lot of 12s as well, of course, which they can be happy about. We got France then in 14th, kind of anonymous in there. Norway in 15th, Belgium 16th, Luxembourg 17th, and Ireland was last. But Ireland at least got over 100 points, so something to celebrate there, I suppose. How many people predicted Monaco to win this? I think a lot. We had 89 people predicting, and 81 of them predicted Monaco to win. Remember yesterday, we had 3 people predict the winner, so this was, as I said before, a bit more predictable this year. 26 of of all of these 81 also had Portugal in 2nd. Yours truly is included in that list, in case you wanted to know. I'm just saying. 12 of these, not me, had Netherlands in 3rd as well in their prediction. And then God. Oh, this is a bit annoying. 9 of these had both the top 4 and the top 5 correct. So Italy in 4th and Germany in 5th. Well done. And 6 of you also got Spain in 6th, which is AJ, Andy, Crimson, Dodo, Jacob, and Runar. Well done to all of you. However, that does not necessarily translate into getting a good prediction score, as we all know. Let's take a look at the actual prediction results. We got Felipe, of course, getting another good result. Every single time, you're going to be running away with the total score table. But no medal for... Well, a 4th place actually counts as a medal, I just realized. Anyway, in 3rd place, we have Darren. Darren, what's up, my man? Well done. Germany kind of killed your chances there. I guess you were kind of thinking that Germany would do exceptionally well again after yesterday. Maybe that swayed your thinking a little bit, but this is a good prediction. Very good. And you did it before Felipe. Otherwise, Felipe would take it from you, But But you did it on the 16th of September, and Felipe did it today. So, yeah, Felipe losing out on that. In second, on the same amount of points, we have Mary. And Mary actually did not have a single song 3 places off, which is, of course, the tiebreaker. Like, you have who submits first, but if we also have the system of, like, if you're 3 places off, that puts you behind someone who has the max, like, who has two places off as their maximum places off. Does that make sense? I can't explain it, but I think you understand what I mean. Like, if your worst prediction is only 2 places off, and someone else, their worst prediction is only 3 places off, then you finish ahead of that person. You get me? I think you do. Anyway, who won the predictions? Well done, Mary, by the way. Nix won the prediction, and it's not even close. Look at that. 8 points ahead. And this is an exceptional prediction. Exceptional. Yugoslavia 2 places off, France 2 places off, Finland 2 places off. That's it. Everything else either bob on or 1 off. Fantastic prediction, Nix. Very well done. Very, very well done. I'm very impressed. I do not want to know where I ended up on this list. But I had the top 2 correct, so, you know, maybe I wasn't last anyway. The medals table for predictions. Nix, you're now on the table. Look at that. Congratulations, up to 9th place you go. Darren adds a bronze medal. You're still last of the people who have won twice, but you've added a bronze medal. Felipe in second then, because now you have 2 4th places. So yeah, you've overtaken Sanamisespava. But Densky is still leading it. If we take a look at the total score, you know who's leading this. Yeah, Felipe is almost 300 points ahead of Jacob. And then Nix. I didn't even realize you're up here in the mix as well. And like Legal Morris, AJ, Asterios, I think you're all very impressive because you have never been in the top 3. Yet you're still, you know, just consistently getting good results. So you're up here as well. But this is the actual table. Densk is still leading it. I wonder if one day I'll be in the top 3 instead of 3rd in the total score as always. Wait. Who are you, Miguel? Miguel, who are you? Are you Legal Morris? Or like, I don't get it. Because you used to be 3rd in the total score, I guess. Anyway, let's move on to the full results back here again. So we have 52 12s to Monaco. Only 11 to Austria, which surprises me. Definitely feels like Austria had more than that, but maybe all of them were in the jury vote. It kind of feels like it. Luxembourg and Ireland didn't get any 12s. Sorry. Luxembourg didn't get any 12s. All of the Apple hype, and not a single person gave 12 points to Luxembourg. Really? That's actually unexpected. I did not expect that. That's kind of weird, isn't it? There were so many Apple enjoyers in the chat, and no one gave it 12 points. Belgium, meanwhile, got 4 of them. Okay. If we just take a look at the televote score, Portugal would have been 2nd, Italy 3rd, Netherlands 4th. Okay, not a lot of difference. UK was a bit higher in the televote score, yeah. Yeah, Finland, of course, overtaking Sweden from it. Yeah, not a lot of... Oh, Luxembourg was actually lost in the televote. 1 point less than Ireland. All right, let's take a look at the 12-point summary here. 52 12s to Monaco, which is crazy. This is crazy. Anyway, 31 of them to Portugal. You see all of those 31 there. You also have 27 to Netherlands, most of those being in the jury there, as you can see. Netherlands, of course, losing out there in the televote, with losing its 2nd place to 3rd. Italy with 19, which is, I think, a bit unexpected that Italy got that many. Or maybe not. Like, Italy, of course, if you don't know, in Season 1, Italy actually finished 2nd in the Watchalong, behind Monaco. And I thought that was very unexpected, and it's did 4th today, so yeah. 19 12s, a lot of those in the televote. Sorry. Spain with 16, most of those in the jury. And then we have 11 for both Germany and Austria. And as you can see, there was only 1 12 for Austria in the televote. So as I said, it just felt like Austria was racking up 12s in the jury vote. 10 of them, which is obviously way more than Germany. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, it's 1 less than Spain. Way more than Italy. Yeah, less than these as well. Okay, but yeah, still, you know, a lot of them. Switzerland with 8 there. And then Finland with 5. Yugoslavia, Malta, and Belgium all getting 4 each. All of Belgium's being in the televote. Malta, it felt like Malta had more than 3 12s, but they didn't. The UK with 3, and then you had Sweden and France with 2 each, and then Norway with 1. And yeah, the medal table, of course, let's take a look at that. Luxembourg still, obviously leading. Obviously now Monaco has a win, which puts them up in 6th. They have every place except a 5th place right now. Can they get that in 72? Probably not. Common semis, there's only 72, isn't it? But yeah, Italy in 3rd, still in the medal table. They, of course, added another 4th place today. The Netherlands added a 3rd place to put them in 5th on the medal table. And Monaco added a win to put them in 6th. Germany, another 5th place. Doesn't really change their position on this. But Portugal climbs a few places because they do now have 2 second places. Can they make it one better next year? It's possible. It's possible. Portugal are definitely in with a shot next year, but there are a few others in with that shot as well. Can Luxembourg extend their number of wins to 5? It's not impossible, Malta, of course, now on the medal table, but do not have a medal. They will still show up there. They'll just be on 0 and everything. So we'll see how long they're going to stick around on that. But yeah, I should have been Mr. Monaco as host of 72. To be honest, yeah, you're absolutely right. How did they not realize they should have done that? Anyway, these are the final results again from tonight's watch along. Monaco being our winner, so I will of course play you off with the winner reprise of that performance. Let me just find it in the show here. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Next week, the next watch-alongs will happen. There will not be no watch-alongs this weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday now. But then next week, keep an eye on Discord, because I will announce when the 1972 watch-along will happen on Discord. And of course, there will be a stream up on YouTube as well. So if you're subscribed to the channel, it will pop up in your subscriptions. But yeah, just keep an eye out. 72 will be announced when I know when I'm going to do it. Same for 73 and 74, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me both today and, of course, yesterday. It's been lovely. I now wish you a lovely night of good sleep, or good work day if you're Ellen, or if you live somewhere around on that area of the globe. But yeah, see you all soon again, I hope. Take care of yourselves, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'll be playing you off with this.
Meine Damen und Herren, es gibt wohl keinen hier im Gaiety Theater in Dublin.